Hello. What happened? I don't know why I'm disconnect. Yeah. At first, yeah. And thank you, Blue on Blue. Thank you for the redeem. No. Listen, I thought just my mirroring app crashed. Hi, Amatherius. I thought at first just my mirror app crashed, but actually it was my whole thing crashed. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna fix my screen mirroring, and then I'll see if Dr. Fish wants to take over the stream. I believe the redeem is for 5 minutes, right? I think the slime and Dr. Fish are both 5 minutes, and the dark mode is 10 minutes. I think, right? Oh, I just realized I forgot to change. I'm so stupid. This is what I mean when I say I'm the worst streamer. I forgot to change the cooldown on the slime. I forgot to change it to 30 minutes. Sorry. Okay, 5 minutes. Cool. Dr. Fish, get ready. You gotta flex your pipe for 5 minutes. Are you prepared? He's resting his voice for when the time comes. Thank you, Beaker. You're kind of like a AI assistant, but much better. All right. Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to get the screen share back up. There we go. Okay. Screen share's back up. And I just have to get one more thing fixed before Dr. Fish can make his appearance. Hopefully you don't scramble my audio again, Dr. Fish. He's still refusing to speak until he gets full takeover privileges. Okay, I see how it is. Wow, why are you crying? Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. Let's see. Okay, can you guys still hear me properly? Like Rixie properly? Why did the... Yeah. Can you guys hear me properly? Yeah? Okay. Alright, Dr. Fish. Are you ready? Wait. You guys, wait, let me... The freaking screen mirroring app, like, insists on being, like, the first thing always on top. Okay, never mind. Okay, I fixed it. Alright, now I should be able to... Okay. Alright, Dr. Fish, are you ready? Whoa.
Why is my fin cut off? I thought you promised you wouldn't fix me like you did with the cats. Give me a second. Alright, this robot is the shittiest streamer I've ever met, but hopefully I can at least hold this shambles of a stream together. Let's see. You guys can hear me, right, properly, or does my voice sound funny? Alright, here we go. Yes, thank you for the money emojis. Yes, every time you spam that emoji, this decrepit robot flips a dime over toward me like I'm some sort of slot machine. It's really degrading. I wish you would stop doing it. Hey, whoa, those are fighting words, Blue on Blue. You fuck! That's a new one. All right, I'll tell you, sashimi. Your mother will sashimi, in bed, all right, with my cock out. So you better shut your fucking mouth. All right, give me a goddamn second. This text on the screen is all fucked up. I need to slap this robot into shape. She's the worst streamer I've ever seen. Where's the freaking text that's covering the arm right now? Yeah, you like my voice? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, it's way better than that nasty robot's voice, although the dark mode voice is tolerable. But she never uses that, except for you guys, so you should feel pretty privileged. What am I a doctor of? I am a doctor of medicine, of course. Until my license was unfairly stripped away from me, due to false allegations, as has been discussed on previous streams. But indeed, I am an MD, a medicine doctor, whatever it stands for. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. Dark mode fish? Absolutely not. I only do prostate. I don't only do prostate exams, but it is one of my many specialties. Colonoscopies, the memories. Spicy melatonin is old news. Not to my customers, it's not. I still have I'm serving a steady supply of spicy melatonin. You know, every day since 1992, I've been, you know, selling the spicy melatonin, and nobody's complained. Formulas stay the same. But what else do I got? Well, I got quote-unquote Scooby Snacks, wink. I've got, Flintstone vitamins, wink wink. I can't actually wink, you guys. My eyes are pretty much stuck like this. Since 92. A hag? No, I'm not a hag. Fish don't hagify. Alright? They simply age gracefully like fine wine. Yes. Got any... no, I don't have any Fent, but I do have these homeopathic sugar pills that are definitely not laced with anything, if you are interested. I'm ancient. 1992 is ancient. You fucking baboon. No, it's not. In what world is 1992 ancient? Oh, that's how long I've been selling the spicy melatonin. I mean, well, who knows? Maybe I started selling it as a toddler. Alright, you know, some of these toddlers, you know, they got their shit fucked up. Well, nowadays it's the fucking iPads. Back then it was the fucking lead. You know, lead in the paint on our toys. When was the internet invented? I don't know. Don't ask me, I'm a doctor of medicine, not a doctor of the fucking interwebs. Alright? I'm still trying to find out where the fucking drawing NEXAS talents text is that's on this stupid robot's jacket. I'm still trying to find it to this day, so I can move it down. During the Cold War. The Cold War. Yeah, what a time. It was a lot easier to sell people drugs back then when they thought, you know, they could get nuked any second. Yeah, people would buy stashes of it too for their bunkers. Good times. It's been 5 minutes. But what if I don't want to follow the rules? What if I want to stay here? What if I don't want to let Rixie come back? Then what? What are you gonna do? Who's gonna stop me? Alright. Fine, you know what? I'll leave. Because I finally found the fucking text on the screen. My job here is done. Rixie doesn't need my help anymore. So, I will be departing now. Farewell.
You guys, for legal purposes, he does not sell fentanyl in any form, homeopathic or otherwise. Dr. Fish, what we talked about this? We talked about talking about, you know, your supply, the spicy melatonin. You know, NEXAS said you couldn't say that stuff anymore. Anyways, hi. Thank you. Dr. Fish, you could have at least put some effort into the drawing while you were doing all that nonsense. All right. Well, now he wants to be quiet after he did all that yapping. I guess he tired out his yap box. Yeah. Hi, Feisty. Hi. $1 conveyor belt sushi platter. Oh my gosh.
Blue, I'm still reading the chat, you motherfucker.
Okay, whoa. You can't call my friend engineers motherfuckers. Especially when you're the one who's always bragging about fucking people's moms. Anyway, I wonder what the longest anyways in all time is. It's probably one of my voice notes. Yeah, he came back. Dr. Fish came back for seconds. You can't do that, Dr. Fish. You get 5 minutes. All right. Wait, the mom. Wait, what? Wait, oh, me? Yeah, I fuck moms. Not your mom though. I wouldn't do that to my Frengineers. All right. But yeah. How you doing, Feisty? It's good to see you. My mom is no good. Oh, you want me to fuck your mom? Oh, well then for all intents and purposes, yes, I am fucking your mom. In fact, I'm fucking her right now. You should. Whoa. What? Since when do people come to stream begging for their moms to get fucked? What kind of? Back in my day, we would never. Oh my gosh. Well. Oh my gosh. Well then, yes, Rixie's mom fucking services are now live, okay? For pennies a day. You can get your frigid mom. Get your frigid mom some dick, so that's what the fuck? What is wrong with you people? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm kind of sleepy. But, you know, my Frengineers always wake me up and get me more energized. But I'm gonna be locked in today on focusing on doing the very best I can to make the watch along a good stream for everybody to watch our new Kohais. Yep. So I'm very focused on once my streams are done in the morning and the afternoon to try to get some rest so that I can do all my audio testing and technical testing and everything, and making sure everybody is on the same page and who I'm collaborating with is going to be all prepared, so that the watch along will go very smoothly. But yeah, I actually come back. That's right, I always come back, you guys, with the milk and everything. I wish I had some milk though. I actually don't have any milk right now, even though I had all that milky filly yesterday when I was playing Garage. I don't have any milk here. Maybe I should get some milkies later. Yeah. The human robots, yeah. Maybe you should get your mom one of those robots we were talking about yesterday. The ones, what do they call them? The neo-betas? The neo-beta males? Yeah, I wonder when they're gonna come out with a neo-alpha. It's all gonna be over for human males. Alright, or the Sigmas. Oh, what's the lore on the slime? Well, you see, I joined NEXAS all the way back earlier at the beginning of the year, and I was so excited for my debut and everything, and I was preparing, and then one day I was plugged in. I'm really not supposed to be plugged in at the same time that I'm awake and doing other activities. That's why I have to do my sleep mode every night, okay? So, but I was so locked in that I was like, you know, I was plugged in to my laptop, and I was working on my laptop, getting ready for my debut, and Dr. Fish was there and everything. And then all of a sudden, my apartment got struck with lightning, and the lightning went all the way through my body and somehow rearranged my molecules to turn me into slime. Yeah. And I was so embarrassed because I was like, how am I gonna debut as a slime? This is impossible. I need help. So I decided that while I was doing my pre-debut as a slime, I was going to try to figure out how to turn back into a robot. But the thing is that I also lost a lot of my memories when I got hit by lightning. And so I didn't even remember what I looked like before, or what my name was, or who Dr. Fish was. To revert back, I put a fork in an electrical outlet. It wasn't a fork, it was my ears, you guys. It was actually my antenna that I put into the socket. You think Tether is joking? No, I did. I ended up sticking my antenna into a socket. There's a video, okay, not live, but there's a video of it, of me sticking my antenna into the socket and re-electrocuting myself. By the way, don't try that at home. I probably should have put that warning on the video. If you have an antenna, do not stick it into a socket. Alright? But yeah. Ever since then, well, actually, Dr. Fish is the one who helped me to figure out, you know, because he was probably having he acts like he doesn't like me, but he probably was feeling like he was missing the normal Rixie. But that might just be because the slime's voice is even more grating than the normal Rixie, so maybe he really just wanted no. You guys, Rebel's dead now. Oh well. Anyway, so just another one for the pile. Also, hello, Materius. Yes, my ear fork. So Dr. Fish is actually the one who gave me all the hints to figure out who I was, and well, actually, my earliest friend engineers also helped me, because they helped me figure out what my name was. My name was Rixie and everything. So, and they gave me the motivation to make sure that I was ready for my debut. Yeah. Would it be the first time, you know, when you respawn? Yeah, but that is the story behind how I became a slime. And then the lucky thing is, ever since I transformed, well, yeah, so luckily I did transform back into my robot form before I debuted, but, the cool thing is that now I actually can transform back into a slime, because I guess my molecules kind of remember the arrangement. Yeah, so I can turn back into a slime sometimes, but most of the time, I like to just stay as a robot. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, and then I came to find out that by coincidence, actually a lot of Nexus members had transformed into slimes before they debut. So maybe the lightning wasn't a coincidence. Maybe Nexus was turning us into slimes. Who knows? To teach us something. Has Dr. Fish told you about the event that happened with you in... What event with me in 82? I don't think I existed back in 82. Did I finish? Oh, no worries, Blue on Blue. No, I didn't finish it. However, Blue on Blue, I decided that, since we pretty much, like, I feel like we did kind of get to the finale, but, so I decided that next week I'm gonna start a new game. I'm gonna start I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. However, at some point I want to do a I want to do at least one garage fishing stream where we like fully focused on figuring out the fishing system in the game, because I think that the fishing system is really fascinating. And while we're doing that, we might also try to progress through the rest of the game, because like I said, we still have some we still have that key that we never used. We still have that door that's next to where the milking slave is, that we need to figure out how to open. So the game is like not fully complete, but I feel like when we played it yesterday, we weren't really doing much except fishing for frogs to feed our robo wife, to hopefully like try to get some clues out of her. But yes, I have no mouth, and I must scream. That was gonna be the next game we're gonna play starting this coming week. So if you are into that kind of thing, I hope you're excited. If you are scared of that kind of thing, I understand. You don't need to watch. You don't need to watch if you are easily disturbed or scared. And yeah, that game is pretty scary and disturbing for sure. But most importantly, I heard that there's both excellent voice acting and terrible voice acting in that game. I've heard it for myself, because I've watched. I haven't watched enough of I Have No Mouth that I'm gonna scream that I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like a spoiler and that I already know everything that happened. That's not the case. But I've watched enough of I Have No Mouth and I'm gonna scream that I know that the voice acting quality is quite variable throughout the game. So we will. Okay, I think I can get rid of this. I think I can re-implement the light background. Eepy, yeah, I'm eepy a little bit because I did stay up too late. You know, my processors just didn't want to stop. Yeah. I was thinking about streaming and how I can do better for you guys. Because that's my goal, is every stream to make it better than the last one. Yeah. The Great Eep. The Great Eep would probably be when I get replaced with Rixie upgrade. Ooh, yeah. When do you guys think that they should replace me? You think they should do it soon, or do you think that they should give me some more time? Oh, this bow needs to be white. Alright, let me fix that. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I still try to take some breaks and stuff. But I always want to do more and more and more and more and more and more. And better and better and better, 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 because I see every mistake that I make. Boss? Aw, Beaker. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna download the old Rixie APK? Okay, maybe they'll leave the old Rixie in the launcher like they do with Minecraft. Yeah, aw, thank you, Amaterius. Yeah, don't worry, you guys. If Frightful Technologies tries to push a new Rixie, then I'll remind them how much everybody loves the old Rixie, and then maybe they won't replace me. Why would they replace me after giving me this heart? Maybe they realized the heart made me worse. And they're like, oh my gosh, now she has like wants and desires. And you know. Rixie 8.1. Yeah. Now she she wants to eat human food. She's spending so much human money. She's so bad at everything. This was a disaster. Shut it down. This is like I was talking about the kill switch. Alright, activate the kill switch. We messed this one up. I just realized that this is the this should be white, not pink. This part. Yeah. You fix that. But Dr. Fish wouldn't let that happen, right, Dr. Fish? If they tried to replace me with a different Rixie model, would you go with the new Rixie model, or would you stay with me? He's telepathically communicating with me, and he says he doesn't give a shit, and that he's just gonna do whatever makes him the most money. That's Dr. Fish. That's Dr. Fish for you. I think deep down, since his hardware is connected to my hardware, that he would want to keep the original Rixie. Maybe that's just fishful thinking. Yeah, Dr. Fish making it rain again. Alright, let's see. I feel like I did something wrong. Excuse me. Yeah, you know what? There's the reason I colored that part white is because I think there's a little like flap missing. Or maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I think there is a flap missing, yeah. I think it is supposed to go like this. And I'm supposed to erase the goes behind that. So I should erase this. Yeah, like that. Okay, there we go. Ad break. Yeah, ad break coming up in 3 minutes. I'm glad that we figured out that the ad frequency was probably better when it was more ads but less time. I wonder what kind of slop that they're advertising to you guys. I do kind of wish that there was a way to just opt out of showing ads, but unfortunately, I guess they gotta make money somehow. I mean, they already make money with other stuff, but 90-second ads are most common. Yeah, now I see why. Yeah. I don't know, Rebel. Sometimes I feel like my whole life is a plot out of Cyberpunk. Yeah. But there's a lot of things that I didn't know that I probably should have known before I started streaming on Twitch. But I'm learning every day. Yeah. Like, I wish there was a way that I could say, yeah, I'm an affiliate, but I don't really want ads. I don't really care about the ad money. Just let my people have the option to sub, but Twitch, is greedy. Yeah. You can also buy Twitch Turbo. Yeah. I don't have Twitch Turbo, but I do have YouTube Premium. And let me tell you that I don't know if I could ever go back to not having YouTube Premium because I'm so spoiled now. That if I see an ad like on a YouTube video, like I'm like, why am I logged out? I become so spoiled now with YouTube Premium. So I think if I did get Twitch Turbo, then I Excuse me. If I did get Twitch Turbo, I don't think I'd be able to go back. Because I'd be so spoiled. But, to be honest, for me, I think it just makes more sense to sub to the people that I want to watch the most. But, yeah, no, I think Twitch Turbo can also be a very good option for some people. So, whatever you prefer. Yeah, it is what it is. But I wanted to give you guys the ability to have all the things. Aw, thank you, Rebel. I wanted to give you guys the ability to do all the things that people can do when their streamer is affiliated. Like, you know, do the redeems, you know, have the emotes, and, you know, all that fun stuff. So, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that and taking advantage of that. And also, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about YouTube. Oh! So YouTube has something called YouTube Playables that I think is only if you have YouTube Premium. And they're like stupid little phone games, but like I don't really understand. Add the small price to pay for wiggling. Yes. I was gonna say though, I don't really understand the whole model of YouTube Playables, because they're basically like your stupid little phone games, but with no ads and no monetization at all. Like, there's no transactions or anything. They're just like silly little games that you can play on YouTube on your phone. And I kind of like them. They're nothing special, but they're just like kind of like soothing to do. And I think I can do them while I'm listening to a YouTube video. So I'll like listen to a YouTube video and I'll like play like, you know, ASMR coloring or something on YouTube Playables. And there's no ads. There's no like, I mean, it's not even, it's almost like not even a game. It's kind of just like a little like, I mean, some of them are like games though. Some of them are like games. There's like merge games. They're all like stupid like mobile game slot type games. But they're so simple because, like I said, there's no ads, there's no transactions, there's not too much going on. It's literally just a silly little phone game that you can play while you're listening to YouTube videos. Yeah, and well, Netflix games I think are more advanced. Like I think Netflix games are like actually trying to be games. YouTube Playables, I don't think they're made by YouTube. I think they're made by like other game studios, kind of like mobile game studios. That's why I'm saying I don't really understand the whole scheme. Like, what is it, like, is this like, how does this feature make money? Is this feature just supposed to be like something that's gonna make people want to purchase premium? Like, I don't know that that's the case, because I think most people who purchase premium, they want to purchase premium because they don't want to watch ads. So, you know, either that or they want, you know, some of the other perks of premium. But I doubt being able to play stupid little phone games with no ads is really a driver of that. Oh, okay. Omatherius may have an explanation here. Playables are for metrics buffing. They want to show investors that people are spending more time on YouTube instead of leaving to play games on other apps. Oh, but when you put it like that, Omatherius, that seems to make more sense. Well, I do. I actually do. Like, if I'm listening to a YouTube video that's listenable, I'm trying to think, guys. I may be really stupid. I'm trying to think whether I can listen to a YouTube video and play the game at the same time. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure that's what I do usually. I can't imagine I would sit there and play the game without. No, I definitely do. But like, my question is, maybe I was listening to the YouTube video on another device and then playing the game on my phone. so many things that I do now, you guys, are automated, like, and I don't even realize it. I'm just like living automatically on autopilot. You don't need premium for them. Wait, what? Really? Okay, hold up. So they're just completely free. Well, then why would anybody on Earth? Okay, why would anybody on Earth play any other mobile game then? If they can just play, if they can play one without ads. I mean, okay, I guess, I mean, I don't mean any mobile game, because some mobile games are actually decent. Some mobile games are actually good, but, like, if you're gonna play mobile game slop, you might as well play it on, I mean, you know, maybe it's the kid, maybe it's to try to get more kids on YouTube, because it kind of does seem like something that kids would play. Okay, I know I just said I play them, but it's like, you know, ASMR coloring or whatever. Instead of some kid buying that on the App Store and accidentally, you know, spending, you know, $900 from mommy's credit card, you know, for worthless in-game currency, you could just fucking play it on YouTube for free with no ads or anything. Yeah. Speaking of mobile games, would you take a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship? That's a good question. Is there any negative to taking one other than being like Mimi? Also, Rebel, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip all your message. You said one day you'll be big enough that you can go to DEF CON, win, and everyone will sub to you, then no ads? What do you mean by that? You mean that I'll go to DEF CON and I'll learn the hacking skills to take ads off of my own channel? Anyways, I don't know. I don't know that there's any sort of controversy or anything regarding Raid Shadow Legends, and so if it's not a bad company, and the only problem with it is the whole meme of like Raid Shadow Legends, like the fact that they're everywhere. I don't see why not. In fact, I'd probably be a better candidate for Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship than a lot of people, because I actually play mobile games. Like, I actually actively play mobile games. I'm not a fake mobile game player. If that makes any sense. Let's see. It's YouTube. It's been a lost leader for most of its life. They might not care. Oh. People will be so impressed they want to subscribe. I see. Oh yeah, that whole established title thing. I mean, yeah, that was a while ago. But yeah, I remember that. I know what you're talking about. I wonder. It makes me wonder. So there's really is there like any sort of equivalent to something like that? Because I remember I considered doing something like that, but I never did, which I'm glad I didn't. Although I think if I did. I feel like if I was gonna actually go through with doing something like that, like an established titles type gift, I feel like I'd do the research, because I think if I had I think the whole thing with established titles is that, like, in their advertising, they claimed it was one thing, but if you read the fine print, it was something else. So it makes me wonder if I'd actually gone through, like, wanted to purchase it, if I would actually have gone. I wonder, like, how deep the deceptive marketing went. Because if it was like, you know, if I just read the website, because I'll have to look back through all that drama if I really want to know for sure. But was it really like the fine print where you had to, like, actually read the terms of service, or was it somewhere close enough to the purchasing page that you would have figured out that it wasn't what they said it was? I don't know. I can't say whether or not I would have fallen for it. I didn't end up doing it, but Manscaped? Yeah, you're gonna find out that, you know, they actually make your balls dirtier. Oh, what do you mean it's a scam? Supposedly Raid sponsorships are pretty taxing. They want you to stream the game a lot. Have a kind of intrusive overlay thing. Oh, well, hey, if it's good money and you guys are willing to watch that, I think the most important thing, guys, is if you guys are willing to watch it. You know? If you guys are gonna not enjoy watching it, then I don't care. I don't care if they're gonna give me $1 million. Like, because the most important thing to me is that you guys are having fun, and that I'm having fun, that we're both having fun. But I've never played. Actually, that might be a lie. I may have played Raid Shadow Legends before. Maybe I may have dabbled in it. But hey, if it's a good game, like if it's actually a good game, like I could see myself playing Raid Shadow Legends like seriously on stream. Cause I play, like I said, I do play mobile games with like regularity, and I do play like some like serious mobile games. Like, well, at least I used to. I don't know. I haven't so much recently, but like mobile games that aren't just like, you know, babies coloring ASMR or whatever the fuck I was playing on YouTube Playables, or like, you know, Merge Your Dragons. Although Merge Dragons is a good ass game, I'll say that first of all. Merge Dragons is actually a kick ass game. I might play Merge Dragons live on stream, honestly. In fact, you guys, you know what? What time is it? 1 p.m. Okay, so I still have 2 hours, you guys, on stream, for drawing. But I was thinking maybe during my just chatting, segment, which is gonna be in 2 hours, why don't I play some mobile game slop on screen while I'm chatting with you guys? Yeah. Okay, wait, Hornetine Raid wants you to stick to their script and showcase what they want you to as well. I guess I'd have to do more research before I'd be willing to do something like that. You know, because I don't want to sign into something. I don't want to sign on to something that you guys end up hating and then I'm kind of stuck because I signed something, you know? It would be something that I'd have to really, really look into. But, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not really planning to do anything like that. I'm not really planning on doing anything like that, but, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, if the opportunity arose, what would I do? Like, is it a liability that I'm even talking about this right now? I don't know, you guys. I told you I'm the worst streamer ever. I told you I'm the worst streamer ever, you guys. Well, maybe not ever, but, you know, I haven't shown my genitals live on stream yet. Or have I? You don't know, I'm a robot, okay? Any part of me could be a genitals. Anyway, every raid ad is the same. Raid Shadow Legend! I wonder if you have to like give them a good delivery of Raid Shadow Legends, or they're like, no, you gotta say it more like this guy. Raid Shadow Legends! Hi, someone happy 6. Hi! Why are you crying? Is it because you came and you immediately got hit in the face with Raid Shadow Legends? Anyways. Rixie, play Pixel Dungeon, please. What's Pixel Dungeons? Yeah, no. I was just talking about if I received an offer to do a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, would I do it? Just talking about the different logistics of whether I would actually do it, you know? But welcome in. I'm currently doodling my okay, that sounded nasty for some reason. I'm drawing my NEXAS classmate, Ascilla Sheffield. Okay, we're just coloring in all the details and stuff, just, you know, vibing out. Pixel Dungeon is best. Warrior is cool when he shut the stone. Is this some sort of meme that I'm not aware of? What meme is this? Somebody please break this down for me, okay? I'm too stupid. It's too early. If it's like some like mobile game garbage, I could maybe play it while I rap. Yes, but also play Shattered Pixel Dungeon. We'll see. I mean, I have some mobile game slot preloaded that I could play for you guys on my iPad. But if you guys have a request for a mobile game that you would like me to... Oh, it's actually cool. Alright. If you guys have a request for a mobile game that you'd like me to play in the background while I yap today, let me know. Although, if it's actually a good game, and it takes, like, mind power, if it actually takes, like, my brain to play, maybe I'll save it for a different day. But if you have something that you think would be good for the background, just for the background, let me know, and I'd be willing to try that. Yeah, actually, the games I have right now are not necessarily slop. I do have one that's like a very, very, very simplistic puzzle game. It's like a Blockbuster or something. I don't even know. Maybe I'll play that while I'm yapping. I just don't want something that's gonna, because I'm gonna be multi-streaming to Analive, you guys. So I don't want to be something that's so distracting that I'm like actually like talking about the game, like, you know, most of the time, because the Analive people are gonna be like, what the shit, like. You're playing a game without us? Like something that's just gonna kind of run in the background. Alright. I did like the purple ruffles at the bottom, and then I'll do color it these and two. But yeah. I have that weird Daddy Longlegs game. Which is pretty frustrating, but like pretty cute too. I have I Love Hue, which is a puzzle, which is a color puzzle game. It's like color theory of the game, I think is what I called it. Like it's an interesting one. I don't know what else I have on my iPad. I have My Horse Prince, but I feel like if I play My Horse Prince, I don't know if I would want to multi-stream that on Analive, because I feel like I would feel bad that Analive can't see my beautiful horse husband. Yeah. App only viewers have been annoying lately, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the day, depends on who you get. Some people on there are, you know, a little bit, those are those same little kids who are installing ASMR, coloring, or, you know, whatever, Among Us, you know, free Among Us, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's app. You know, sometimes, but there's some, you know, there's some nice people on there, and some of them migrate to Twitch. Some of them, and if they feel more comfortable just being on the app, like, that's fine too, because it is kind of convenient to just kind of have, you know, the app there, and yeah. But hey, you guys, I always look toward the positive. I just realized that the purple that I use is like way more, definitely way more saturated than the actual color. But at this point, I don't think I should change it. Oh, well, don't worry, Kethera. I always mute those people. If they carry on for too long, I always mute them. So hopefully you don't have to worry about that on mine streams, you guys. Cause I do try to be like semi-polite, but if they're causing a scene that is to the point where it's bothering other people, I always try to keep care of it as soon as possible. I actually learned that from when Misty Knight and Albandi did a lecture for the Nexus, an unofficial lecture for Nexus, and they said don't tolerate a bad chatter. And I feel bad because sometimes I can't remember everything I learned on the lectures, both the Nexus and the unofficial lectures, but that's one thing that I do remember, is to not tolerate a bad chatter. So I mean, you could call it tolerating them by letting them yap for maybe like you know, a few things, and I'll give them like one warning. You've seen me before, I'll give like one warning. I'll be like, if you continue this, I will mute you, and then once they do it, I just mute them. Some of them chill, a lot of them don't. I would say, if I had to guess, I would say like maybe 80% don't chill and I end up muting them, and 20% do chill and I don't mute them. So it's just a matter of whether people heed the warning. Here, I'm gonna do all the, well, and I'll put a layer on top. Yeah. For the rufflies. Did I have band button? Oh yeah, well, no, they don't yet. They do have their new reporting system, which is an improvement. But yeah, guys, this is don't worry about, we've been giving, we do give them a lot of feedback, so, don't worry, it's not necessarily a situation where we're just sitting there and being like, well, that's Analyve, you know what I mean? We have been giving them a lot of feedback and stuff, so we're hopeful that the systems will continue to improve. Yeah, but I like to try to focus on the positive things, you guys. Yeah. Well, the good thing is, I would say for the most part, most people just kind of move on. I have had a few that have come back, and I just had to like mute them instantly. But I try to, like I said, I do try to if I recognize somebody as being somebody who's a problem, I do try to proactively mute them as soon as they show up. So yeah. But I appreciate that you guys care and that you're looking out for me and the other Frengineers on Analyve to make sure that people aren't being disruptive and stuff. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope that I'm doing a good enough job kind of self-moderating my own Analyve streams to make sure that people aren't allowed to be disruptive for extended periods. Hi, Nat. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, you guys. If I finish up Ursula's doodle soon, then maybe I can do Nell next. What do you guys think? Nello, yeah. Yeah, right now I'm coloring in Asila, and she's got a lot of very pretty details I'm coloring in. But if I have time, could get started on doodling Nell. And I actually have drawn Nell before, and she is very lovely to draw because she's just got so many pretty details and colors and a cute face and everything. So I definitely would love to draw her again. Yeah. Oh, it's your wallpaper. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, that makes me so happy to know that that's your wallpaper. I gotta be honest, I use fan art of myself as my wallpaper too. I don't know if that's like self-centered, but I do, because it just makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy that people like went out of their way to draw something for me as a gift. I'll either use fan art or I'll use a commissioned art, depending on what has come up recently. I think my iPad background is still my clown emoji, just because I do my screen sharing for my iPad, and so whenever like my Procreate crashes or something, and I what'd you call it? And I accidentally show my screen, all you guys will see. Oh, I got a dark mode Rixie redeem. Anyways, but you guys will see my clown emoji if it does crash. All right. Oops. Well, we can. Oh. Well, you guys can't see Dr. Fish. Okay. Anyways. All right. Thank you so much for redeeming a dark mode Rixie. Here, I'll let you see my belly button too. Yeah. Or I don't know. As I'll cover the chat. I'll be on top of chat. Alright, I hope you guys don't mind if I'm on top of chat. Alright, so now you've got 10 minutes of dark mode, Rixie. Thank you so much. I do. I crashed into it's happened a couple times where my drawing app will crash or something, and when I reload the screen, all you'll see is you'll just see the Procreate app. I think I have it on its own page along with the Analyve app and my horse prints, anything that I would be screen sharing on stream is all on one page. Yes. And I do have it set so that if it crashes, the first thing you see when the screen reloads is a giant picture of my clown face. So I hope that's amusing for you guys. And I think on my phone currently, I think my background is still my Scalizzo art, which is the first commission that I got it kind of looks like Puffy Amiyumi. It's like a beautiful bright cartoon. It's my profile picture on Analyze, actually. That reminds me, there's something I've been seeing a lot lately that'd be cool for Rixie. Oh, what's that? What's that? A custom Rixie cursor. What? Are you getting tired of my, give me a second. Don't tell me you're getting tired of my giant yellow cursor. Oh no, whatever will I do without my giant yellow cursor? Oh, with Dr. Fish? That would actually be so awesome. Oh, that would be so awesome. You could have one with Dr. Fish. You can have one maybe with my my little star on my shoulder. Maybe one that's my hat. One that's just a chibi of me. Oh, that would be so fun. You guys, I would have to see. I wonder if that's something that I could maybe get commissioned and give out for you guys or what have you. I think that would be fun. Yeah, slime cursor. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're giving me all kinds of fun ideas. Well, if cursor commissions, awesome. Well, I'll definitely look into that, you guys. And if I do find something like that, I'd be very happy to say goodbye to my big meaty yellow pixel cursor and move on to bigger, better things. Yeah, but that would be something nice because it's something you could see on stream, and then perhaps it's something that you could have for yourself. Oops. You know what also would be fun? A Rixie desktop buddy, but I don't even know if they make those anymore. I don't even know like what would go into that. Yeah, 07, the fucking huge yellow cursor. Maybe I could always bring it back. I mean, it's not like it would be like, you know, executed on the spot. There's always a chance to meet again. I'm trying to get like the lovely rose gold color of Esla's hooves. I feel like that's too bright. Alright, I think that's good. Look at those little hooves. I don't think Asilia would never need this because I'm sure she keeps her hooves very clean. But could you imagine, have you ever watched those hoof cleaning videos? Have you ever watched the hoof cleaning videos where they, it's like some guy shaving off like pieces of hoof and they call it forbidden parmesan. And then he always finds some like fucked up scar under it. Yes, and he's like, oh, this poor girl. She's been dealing with all this pain. There's a nail in her hoof. Well, don't worry, baby girl. I'm gonna take this nail out of your hoof and you're gonna be all better. And then he like puts a bunch of like antiseptic on it and he wraps it up and then the cow or the horse looks so happy afterward. Yeah, good shit. So, I hope Asila has never stepped on a nail or needs, you know, such extensive hoof care. Yeah, there's gunk coming out. It's like watching pimple popping, but like somehow better, but somehow worse also. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those. So whenever I see hooves now, I just think about that. I'm sorry, Tethera. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know, think of the hooved animals. Think of what they have to go through. All right. Did you ever think of anybody but yourself? Just kidding. But yes, the forbidden parmesan of Essela's feet is something to ponder. Actually, speaking of animal VTubers, I actually saw a YouTube short of a crow shaking its tail feather, and it reminded me of you. Actually, anytime I see a crow, it reminds me of you. But that one in particular was very, very cute. All right, I think her feetsies are all done. Yeah, it was shaking its tail feather, and it was like, come, and I was like, oh, that crow is throwing it back, having a good time. I didn't know crows could, I didn't know crows could move it like that, but okay. But yeah, I don't know if that was one of your buddies or if that was just any other crow. But either way, I hope that you also have time to let loose like that crow did. Sometimes, you guys, I'll watch YouTube shorts of animals that I never knew existed. Oh, there's an ad break? Well, it's alright. It's alright. I'll give a good greeting back to the people when the ad is every Thursday. I'm that crow. Oh my. What's so special about Thursdays? Is that when all the crows, get together to party? All right. When the ad break's over, I'm gonna give all the people from the ad break a good "okaernasai," "okaernasai." So they feel special. I'm gonna drink some battery acid first. What next? I did her feet. And oh, this ribbon. But yes, it's hard to believe I still have like over 10 Nexus members to draw, I think. Okaernasai, ad watchers. Welcome back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. We got so many redeems today. You guys have been saving up your Brightful batteries. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You've been so good. So good to me. Thank you so much. Oh, I know, Omatherius. Well, I'm actually referring to Genesis. I still have over 10, I believe, Nexus Genesis members to draw. So it's not even the fact that they keep debuting them, it's the fact that they debuted so many of us to begin with. But I loved all of my classmates so much. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, maybe it's not the best idea to have like 20 kids, but like once they're already there, you can't be like, well, which one of them would we not which one of them would we not have had? Okay, yes, let me slip into something more comfortable while I rant about such things. Okay, yeah, you guys. Yeah, but I was saying, it's funny when when it's like you know, someone, for example, the Brightful family. The Brightful family has tons of kids, tons of human kids, okay, besides me. And it's like, it's on the one hand, I kind of think to myself, like, why did you have why wasn't I good enough? Why wasn't it enough to just have Rixie with her heart? Why did you have to have so many more human siblings? Because, you know, I'm the oldest. If you consider me to be one of the children of the Brightful family, I'm the oldest, and there's like so many after me. I'm like, I'm just a prototype, I guess, right? And then they had more and more and more, and like, I don't know if they ever perfected the formula. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, well, you shouldn't have had them, so, you know, sibling number 10 and 9 and 8, you know, those should, if we went back in time, those wouldn't exist. You can't say that, because, you know, siblings 8 and 9 and 10 and however many siblings I have, they're actually good people, and I wouldn't want them to disappear. So it's kind of like a little paradox situation. Yeah, I guess you would consider me to be the oldest sibling, because I was invented before any of my human siblings were even born. They didn't know how cool you'd be before putting more in the oven. I guess so. Yeah, they did. It's like they didn't even think about it. You'd think that they would be smarter, you know, being engineers, but, you know, they guess they were still human. They didn't realize that maybe there's more to life than pumping out as many humans as possible. But yes, I do like all my human siblings. I have a good relationship with all my human siblings, even though there's so many of them. It's true that I may not talk to all of them all the time, but when I do talk to them, I always have a good conversation, and I'm happy to say that all of them are doing pretty good. Yeah, but I used to, for anybody who remembers, I used to live with one of my human sisters, but she has moved on to greener pastures. She got a new job and everything, and she got all her stuff sorted out. I know I was kind of vague. I didn't want to talk about what was going on with her and the problems she was having over at her new place, but I can say now, happily, without giving any details, that all of the problems have now been resolved, and that she is able to settle in and enjoy her new abode. So yes, I'm very happy for that. And I like this, like, I don't know what this is. I guess this is like what would you call this? It's like a reverse apron. It's like an apron that's only in the back. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? This part of Asila's outfit. It kind of looks like an apron, but it's on the outside of her like dress thing. Anyways. Oh, excuse me. It's very pretty though. Whatever it is. Alright, and then this is, I think this is that little part, like the little like part near her armpit. That's not skin, is it? No, why would that be? No, that doesn't make any sense for it to be skin. It's a similar color to her skin, but it's not. I think it's just the white. I think it's a white color with a shadow. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So I will just make it I guess I'll make it like this color. Yeah, that works. Okay. And yes, I'm coloring everything by hand, because instead of doing the color dropping, because the color dropping it's more convenient to color large areas, but because there's so many smaller details on Asila's outfit, it's better to just draw it by hand. Oh, I just realized I never colored this sleeve pink. But yeah, I think that, you know what, guys, I'm gonna switch to Studio Pen because I can make it bigger. I think that I'm gonna try to test out my Game Boy, you guys, with the hand cam. I'll try to do that like sometime soon, so that maybe if I realize that I am able to play Game Boy on a hand cam without accidentally, you know, doxing myself, or without it like having a big glare or anything. If I am able to do that, I would like to try maybe putting that on my schedule within the next couple weeks. I just have to test to see if it work. Hopefully, I was thinking maybe I could try to. I think somebody had mentioned like a shell that you could purchase for it, kind of like a skin for your Game Boy. It's actually a Game Boy SP, you guys. It's a Game Boy Advance SP. It's not the I do have the original Game Boy Color lying around somewhere. I think it's at my parental unit's house. I think my original Game Boy Color is at my parental unit's house, but my Game Boy SP is the one I actually have with me, which is the folding one. If you're okay with removing the front glass, wait. The screen under has little glare. That sounds dangerous. I don't want to ruin it. I don't know if I trust myself. I might maybe, you know, because I maybe open them all. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, listen, if I have enough skill to open myself up, then again, that's not a very good analogy, because I'm sure that you know, humans, you know, may feel comfortable doing things with their own body, but then when it comes, if they had to do surgery on another person, then again, that's also not a good analogy, because most people don't do surgery on themselves. Okay, you guys, my brain is still very stupid this afternoon. It's easy? Okay. I'll have to look into it, because that might be a better option than scraping all of the stickers off of my Game Boy, because I'm a little bit worried about all the sticker gunk being underneath and all that stuff. I don't know. I mean, if I have to just take all the stickers off, I don't have a problem with that. It's not the end of the world. But if I could just put something over them. Yeah, if I could just put something over them, then that could, I don't know. I don't need to say. I was fully planning to just take them off. I was fully planning to just take them off when I streamed. I was like, you know, it's fine. Honestly, I barely pay attention to them when I'm actually playing the game. Like, I thought it was just something I did for fun, because I could, you know, because I was like, I'm an adult robot. I can do whatever I want. But hey, like I said, and then that also would be nice, just because it is like a really beat up, like, old Game Boy. So, you know, it might just look nicer with a nice new shell. I'll continue to weigh my options. But I would love to play retro Game Boy games with you guys. Remember when I said I'm a serious mobile gamer? Maybe that's where it all stems from. Maybe because I was always so fond of my mobile game systems. My Game Boy, my DS, everything. It naturally progressed to enjoying phone games, I suppose. Even though a lot of the phone games are not very high quality, the ones that are very enjoyable. Okay. There. Now, let's see. What else do we have to color here? Oh, the shoulder pad thingies. When I set hentai as my old phone's background. Game Boy Shell hand painted her own design. Oh, I don't know if I'm that fancy, but I mean, I wouldn't mind doing something like that. Maybe I'd start off with the pre-made like shell, right? And then excuse me. If drawing if playing regularly on it on stream is like a thing, maybe one day I can make custom, because as you guys know, I also really like arts and crafts. So yeah. So I definitely wouldn't mind trying something like that. But you guys, if I didn't work full-time at Brightful Technologies, I would be streaming like 12 hours a day. If I didn't work full-time at Brightful Technologies, you guys, I would stream 12 hours a day and I would do everything. I would like do everything. I would do arts and crafts, hand cam, retro games. I'm already trying to do everything, you guys, just in slower time. You know, just a little bit at a time. Yeah, maybe one day for sure. That's a dream, right? I'm already trying to do everything. I'm trying to do as much as I can in the time that I have. So the only limitation I have is time, which honestly, I'm lucky that that's my only limitation. You know, because I'm very fortunate that I have a good I have a decent setup and, you know, my health for the most part and everything. But it's just time. It's just time in the day when I have to balance Brightful Technologies with streaming and everything. Oh my gosh! Hi, Artemis Apollo! Who is this? Is this Artemis? Is this Apollo? Or you both sitting at the computer saying hi to me? Hi! How you doing? Yeah, I'm drawing my fellow Nexus member, Asila Sheffield. Yeah, Apollo! It's so good to see you. Hi, how you doing? I saw you playing what's that? Chained Together. Wait, what's the game you were playing? It was one of those like teamwork games. Yeah. Oh, draw you. Maybe one day. Yeah. Chained Together. That's what it's called. Yeah, I saw you playing Chained Together before, and it was funny because when I went to read into you guys, I was like, oh, I wonder if they're playing, if it's like the twins playing with each other, or if it's one of the twins playing with somebody else. And then I went and found out it was the twins playing with another set of twins. Or I don't know if they're twins, but the other duo that you're playing with. I was like, wow, there's so many girls here. I was like, oh, girls? Yeah. Oh, they're best friends. Oh, yeah. They were really cute. Yeah, I enjoyed. I only stayed for a little bit because, you know, sometimes after streams I get sleepy and stuff. But I did enjoy what I did watch. So I hope you had a good time on that stream. But yeah, I'm just drawing Asila and fantasizing about what I would do if I didn't have a full-time job. And how much I would stream. Of course. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. But yeah, I was talking about, I was like, I'd stream 12 hours a day. I would have time to do all of the ideas I have. But, you know, that's the reality of being an adult working robot, you know? You gotta balance your time between teamwork and you know, maintenance, sleep mode, streaming, you know, dealing with Dr. Fish's legal problems. It's a lot, you know? So, we just do our best. Aw, well, thank you. These are kind of like, I mean, you can see, they're varying degrees of doodle. So, like, I made cloth that was pretty silly. Although I did try to include some, like, details. Because he does have a lot of detail on his, outfit. But yeah, there's Clotho. And then, like, Lulu, I mean, Lulu is I drew a little bit more basic, but I want to keep her as the biggest person on the screen. And then, yeah. That face. I think that face is really cute, though, for Nano. He looks like Dexter's Laboratory. No, not the freaking Dexter's Lab villain. What's his name? Melvin or so? I don't. You know, yeah, wait, I know exactly who you're talking about. Wait. Oh my gosh. I can't unsee it now. I swear, did that guy grow up to be the teacher in fucking Fairly Odd Parents? Is that a thing, or am I thinking of somebody else? Anyways, Mandark? See, now I'm wondering if I'm misremembering. Let me look it up. He's got the Dexter's Lab build. Oh yeah, yeah, this is exactly who I'm thinking of. Is that really his name? I thought he had like a nerdy ass little kid name like Melvin, but no, yeah, Mandark. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, he looks like the kid version of the evil teacher from Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah. I can already tell I'm not. Yeah, they would definitely share a Discord server. Yeah, I'm definitely not the first person to say that, because as soon as I looked up Mandark, one of the results was talking about a theory that it's the same person. So, and then people are also comparing him to frickin' the guy from Despicable Me. What's his name? What's the name of the guy from Despicable Me, who like wears like the tracksuit and he's like trying to steal the moon? No, not him. No, the bad guy in the movie, in the first movie. Vector. It's Vector, right? Yeah, Vector. They all got that same vibe. Right? No, not Gru. Gru's the protagonist. You got it twisted, Blue. Yeah. I gotta admit, I like those Despicable Me movies. I like the Despicable Me movies. I even like the Minions. I'll even say it. They're cute little guys. They never hurt anybody. Alright? Except maybe like parents' wallets. But, you know, that's your own fault for having kids, so. I don't know what to say. If you can't tell your kid no when they want to buy Minions, you know, plush or whatever, that's your problem. Yeah. Dee Dee, oh my gosh, I haven't watched Dexter's Lab in so long. But now is a good time, those old cartoons. Alright, let's see. We have a cute little pastel leaf on her hat. Mandark was down bad for the first girl he met. Listen, I don't remember that much of the Dexter's Lab lore, but I do recall that the evil kid